Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I am here watching the Sunset animated short because many of you, I was so surprised, and I'm very grateful for all of the support that many of you really wanted me to watch this short. So, we are going to go ahead and dive in. I haven't seen anything. Like, I saw the beginning of the thing because it accidentally autoplayed while I was setting it up, but, like, it was only, like, 2 seconds of the beginning, so I haven't seen anything else. Don't know what the heck is going on, but I'm excited. Alrighty, let's go ahead and dive in.
You'll do great, even 2 against 1.
You bet.
Oh,
Or even 3 against 1.
cute! Look at the little girl.
I propose a toast to the 2 who are no longer with us. Sanhaj
Oh
and
no,
Rakina.
did they die?
It's not the same without them here. They'll both be missed.
Oh.
Even though Sanhaj wasn't that much of a talker.
And yet the news of his death rings loud and clear, a rallying cry in our hearts.
Hero! He died a hero! Him and Bakita both!
This vibe already is like the beginning of like, you know, where everyone's in the tavern or the pub of D&D. Like, this is the setup. This is like how people meet everybody, like in the pub, because that's usually the meeting place for like a D&D round, or like just like an adventure fantasy show in general. So I'm excited to see if these characters are going to be the stars of this short, or if we're just introducing them, then the other characters get introduced.
Now a second toast to the Pyro Archon, in whom we place all of our trust.
Here's to her courage, indomitable will, and magnificent plan!
I just wish she would have joined us for tonight. She should be here, sharing a drink with us.
She's making a 500-year trip alone. If it
Oh.
were me, my emotions would be all over the place. Give her some time.
This final toast is to us.
I also like how you can see each one of their personalities, like in their clothing style and in like their gestures and talking. Like, you can tell what kind of roles they play, even though not really any of their weapons or specialties are shown, which is really nice. And so I guess this is about her 500-year trip. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. They seem very jovial about, like, I guess more like celebrating death rather than like mourning death. And I guess that's a cultural thing, because I do know in different kinds of cultures, death doesn't necessarily mean the typical funeral where you are mourning them, but you are also celebrating their life. So that could be like the difference too, which is really nice to see. Like, just to see like how different cultures or different like regions, like how they view death and what they do to in order to honor the people that have died.
And to our impending death, both grim and glorious.
And they're also warriors, so it makes sense that they would
Certain
like
defeat tomorrow. We'll march
celebrate
to our
it
death,
too.
eh? So, you ready to face it, Tupac?
Defeat? Says who? Our sacrifice will feed the sacred flame, paving the way for true victory in
Yeah.
500 years.
So it's a very honorable
I
thing
am
to
ready.
die while fighting for
Metlini's
your
warriors
nation.
don't fear death.
Yeah.
Am I right, Menelek? Menelek?
Aw.
Let him sleep. Fearlessness is one thing, but to nap in the face of death? You don't see that every day.
Oh!
Sunset. The sky burns bright tonight.
Gosh.
Just like the day I took office.
Gosh, like, that shot and everything of you seeing her, like, wardrobe, like, be different than what I've seen her in present day. And also the, like, sun design in her eyes is also very pretty, the sunlight. And I'm assuming that this is going to transition to a flashback of when she took office, because that's the way I do it, but let's see the way Hoyo does it.
Hine, what are you doing?
It's her sister!
Mom said you shouldn't stare at bright flames, or you'll hurt your eyes. And I heard that you're the brightest flame of all now. So, I'm covering my eyes.
That's so cute! Also, her hair, it's gorgeous! It's very, like, golden. Oh, I wonder, like, if it's, like, that's her original hair, or if that's, like, the power of, like, the Archon being released, and, like, that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh. But, like, her sister saying that's the... Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Also, she's covering the little dino's eyes. That's so adorable.
Hine, take your arm away.
Oh, the little blush. Cute.
Oh, wow!
Looks kind of like
Flames
Bulbasaur.
aren't blinding at all. They're so warm, like the setting sun. Everyone, look.
Oh my gosh, you can like see the translucent through her hair. That's so cool. And so I guess her hair is like fire. That's okay. That's really cool. That's kind of badass. Like she had, and then you feel the warmth of it too. I'm just saying that's cool. Like, I know magical things can happen within Genshin because, you know, the power of the elements and whatnot. I just think it's really cool when it's like displayed in a way that doesn't necessarily make it like a typical everyday thing. Like, that's cool.
Looks at it, but no one gets hurt.
Aw. I also like there's like green
Mavuika?
highlights too.
Hine, do you think there'll be sunsets like this in the far future too?
Oh. Oh,
So this is
it's our
where I
party
meet my
again.
end. It's sobering.
When Tano
Wait.
summoned us, you should have seen this day coming. Hey,
Oh my god. I just realized because this is a short, and so we have to, like, basically the way a story goes for a short story is you establish characters, and we had these characters established at the very beginning, and they were talking about death and how it is different in Notlaw and how they view death and whatnot. The death flags! They are raised! They are raised! Am I gonna get emotional? Like, I already know what's going to happen just because I've read a lot, I've seen a lot of TV, you've seen it happen, progression, you know? It just makes sense for the story. But please don't let it be so! We just met these characters! Come on! Come on, Genshin!
you recovered yet, Menelek?
Oh, and the silly guy.
With a fierce battle to sober me up, I will be soon enough.
And he's a claymore?
Let's show
That's
the
cool.
that if they want to take our lives, it's gonna cost them.
And she is
dearly.
too.
Friends, in this final battle, may you burn
Oh,
bright
they're
until
all
the end.
claymores.
Natlan
Interesting.
will remember this day.
They're very like heavy duty, like this is the way we get shit done. Oh! What? Apparently they're just badass. Okay, this is
Menelek's
no. We're not ready for that. This shot right here is like the shot at the beginning of the anime where like you're like, oh, and this is a story about these characters going on a journey and defeating evil and whatnot. And then we have the narration that just came in, and I'm not ready for it yet because we're 4 minutes and 30 seconds into this short, and it's 10 minutes and 44 seconds. I just hope all of our precious characters end up okay, and they end up living long, healthy, happy lives. And the pause too! It's exactly like an
Menelek's
anime.
headlock was so strong it outlived him. That giant beast suffocated to death because it couldn't break free from a dead man's grip.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Sunjata fell too soon.
No!
If he hadn't taken that hit to save Wanjiru, he'd have lasted a lot longer.
No!
A senseless sacrifice. Considering we were all gonna die anyway.
Tupac.
You're awake.
They
I
all
knew you'd pull
sacrifice
through.
themselves for each
To
other.
keep the plan on track, I thought I'd give you a lift here.
You're...
Look, we're almost there. You are our flame.
Oh,
You have to burn on and never go out.
he's literally on the verge of death and exhaustion. Oh God.
Tupac.
Oh no. Oh. Oh. Okay, now we've advanced in time.
That sunset is the only thing in sight. I don't know how far I've come.
All of her friends that sacrifice themselves, also like her citizens, also.
I
Oh,
don't even know where this road leads.
oh,
Where am I heading? I can't remember. I feel lost, but this is the only road there is. I guess, maybe, I'll take a break.
she's waiting for her. Oh. Oh.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Oh, maybe this is in her mind.
I'm waiting for sunset.
it never sets here.
Oh.
It will. When the time comes.
Oh. The metaphor of the sunset. Of finally finishing the thing that she has to do. Oh.
Have you heard the saying? After the evening flame burns away all evil, the peaceful night will finally arrive.
The evening flame.
Hey sis, you have a mission to do.
Oh.
Remember?
She must have, like, because 500 years is a long time. And I know that we have a lot of media where there are long life species and whatnot. And I feel like that loses its, like, essence and its importance when we're exposed so much to it. But it's a long time. So yeah, it makes sense along the way that she would forget about what she's doing, especially if it is, like, in her mind driving down a road, you know, on her motorbike and towards the sunset and, like, just, like, staying on that, like, focused goal. Like, you know, I feel like Farina's story impacted so many people because she was repeating the same things over and over again. And she took on all of the guilt and everything. And she was the only one that actually knew why she did the things she did. Like, she had to hold out that long. And so all of these archons taking on this selfless, like, act in order to save their nations. It's so moving. And you, oh my gosh. And, like, the sunlight being dim in her eyes when it used to be, like, bright yellow, now it's, like, has, like, a shade of, like, darkness to it. Very nice touch. Very nice touch. And then you see it light up. Ah! I love it.
I do. There's people watching this sky. I can't keep them waiting. Hine.
Oh.
That's right. I never lost my way.
Oh.
I'm still
Okay,
on track.
ma'am. Oh, and oh, wow, her hair.
My destination has
And
been
it's
right there
relit.
all along.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you can see that it's the same shade as the sun.
We all have made many sacrifices and faced our inner demons. But finally, we are here. Natlan has suffered long enough.
Whoa!
By nightfall, this war will be over!
Let's go! Oh,
For Natlan!
that was good. That was good. But wait, right here, right here.
Have made many sacrifices.
I didn't even realize these were all the heroes that were sitting around. At least some of them. Let me see. I want this shot that's previewed right here behind my VTuber. Yeah, right here. Like, you can see that this is literally all of them. That's so cool. Like, I didn't even realize that until I saw that. And then I was like, oh my god, that's them from the beginning. So, like, they literally had designs and everything all along. I literally thought these were just random silhouettes, but now we get to discover that Mavuika knew them and knew them like they were her friends that literally sacrificed their lives in order for her to go on this 500-year journey. That's so moving. And it like comes full circle. And you see the old generation and the new generation. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That was great. That really was. Oh my god. I'm so excited to see what happens next. Because Scotland is so vastly different than any of the other nations, and it feels a little bit like disconnected just because of how isolated it is. So, like, every single time there's like an update or something else comes out about it, like, it's a completely like new, like, I couldn't even imagine what the heck is going on type reaction. Because it's vastly different. So it's been very interesting to see how this story unfolds and how like everything in their culture goes. Oh my gosh, that was great. Thank you everyone who wanted me to react to this. I really enjoyed it. It did not make me cry, but it did move me. It did move me. I felt the like the little heaviness in my chest that I'm just like so proud of Mavuika. So proud. And her little sister encouraging her along the way. And how, like, even though it was, like, in her mind, her sister is the one who said the words in order for her to journey forward. And it just signifies how deep their relationship and how much she cares and loves her family. Like, how deep that goes, even after all of this time. That's wonderful. Well, thank you for joining me. I will have, other than reactions and Infinity Nikki stuff, because I'm really enjoying that game. Excuse me. I will be having some playthroughs on this channel also. So the first one probably will be Slay the Princess. And then we will also have Persona 4 Golden. I'll do a highlights of Final Fantasy X because I didn't save all the VODs. That's my fault. That's no one else's. I thought no one would want to watch it, and then someone asked me, and I was just like, I don't have the beginning, but I have the middle on. If that counts. So we'll do a highlights of that. And then for the future, I will also be uploading VODs of stories. I'll shorten it and edit it like down a bit. For the stories for Genshin, Star Rail, for any kind of like gacha game that I play that has like a story segment, I will edit those down. So it will be here, so you can see my reactions to those also. If you guys want any other reactions, let me know, and you can comment down below. If you want anything else, I can go over, maybe do like a mega episode of all the reactions I missed for both Genshin and Star Rail, if you guys would be interested in that, because there is a few month gap between now and the last time I frequented the reaction uploads. But there's gonna be a whole bunch of content. I'm looking forward to the new year. This is gonna be my last video for this year. So have a happy holidays. I hope you have a happy end of 2024. And we will go into 2025 with new and amazing things. Bye-bye! Have a good morning, a good night, or a good evening, wherever you are. Bye-bye! I just said bye twice. Wow. Okay then.